Hey, something wrong. Still have it. What's going on, guys? Yeah, Toronto Brad here. Thanks for coming into my stream today. Sorry, I've been a little bit busy. Been working on some projects and the like. So, yeah, thinking a couple more weeks till I book the flight. So, yeah, I should have it booked in a couple of weeks, and we'll be off to the Philippines. But still working on some stuff here at home. I'm going to be tied up for a little bit. That's the thing, right? Sometimes you get tied up. You have a lot of stuff. Yeah, Booger, something wrong. Still have it. All you guys, thanks for tuning into my blog today. Yeah, big ups, SF guy. Yeah, so I was talking to Nita about the hotel, Makati Diamond Residences. I'm looking into it. Might do a little vlog on it as well. Because yeah, I think I'm gonna stay there. So I was debating. I was looking at the Makati Diamond Residence. Looks really nice. So what I was thinking is maybe I'm gonna stay there a longer time. I was planning to initially just fly into Manila and just stay there for a few days. But now I'm changing my mind and I'm like, wait, why don't we make the Makati Diamond Residences? Let's feature the hotel in my stay. So if I'm staying there, let's stay there for a while and I'll vlog up the entire hotel while I'm there. Plus, I'll do some other stuff because I'll be in Greenbelt too, right? So I can do some Greenbelt vlogging from the cafe. It's going to be really nice to vlog in the cafe. And yeah, I think it's going to be something nice. So big ups to SF Guy, Booger. Thank you guys for tuning in. Yeah. Sunday night stream. I'm probably not going to be streaming too long today. I have to get ready for some other projects I'm going to be working on, man. Yeah, travel, learn, repeat. What's going on, guys? Thank you for coming into my chat tonight. Actually, just give me 1 second. I'm going to be right back. Hold on 1 second. Yeah, stepping in on the front ender, guys. So yeah, I'm back. Thanks for tuning in. So yeah, man, Makati Diamond Residence. I'm still researching my hotels and stuff like that, but so far it's looking good, man. Cannot complain. Can't complain. So I think you guys will be. Yeah, it's Monday. Tomorrow you're in Manila. No, no, not tomorrow. It's gonna be a few more days before I get to Manila. I have to do some things here in Toronto. It's like I told you guys already. I have a job. Plus that, I have other issues that are going on. It's not just the job thing going on. I got other bigger issues than the job, even that's holding me back. But I'm, I think I'm a reasonably smart guy. I should be able to figure everything out, and then I should be in Manila. So let's hopefully shortly. It's gonna be fun when I'm there, and I'm gonna vlog it up. I'm gonna try to get some of my YouTube friends like Nita or someone to help me out with the vlogging when I'm in the Philippines. So I think it should be all right. We'll have some good times, and yeah, I think it'll be fun, man. It's Monday. Homer Simpleton is in the house. Cake Master, Travel, Learn, Repeat. I got all you guys in the chat. Thank you guys for tuning in. I was with that guy, Steve. He has a crush on Honey Cole. I was with that guy today, and he just wouldn't stop talking about. He's talking about going to Rio de Janeiro, and I told Steve, and he's on his own path, but I told him, hey, Steve, we know somebody that was a vlogger, like a YouTuber, and all the places that he talks about are places that these guys have went, and we saw the results. Like me and you guys in the chat, we saw the results. We saw when Barry the Boss went to Ukraine. It was like a total zero of a trip. We saw when Barry the Boss went to Brazil. It was a zero trip. So all those places that Barry the Boss went to, this guy keeps talking about. Well, hey, we were in the chat. We were in the YouTube when Barry the Boss went to Ukraine. We were in the chat when Barry the Boss went to Brazil. And it's a big fat zero, man. It's a big fat no for me, man. It's a no for me. There's no Brazil, no Ukraine. Didn't see the guy pick up any chicks. The guy looked lonely, you know. So, you know, so forget that nonsense about going to Brazil or going to Ukraine or going to what's the other one? Colombia. Colombia maybe, but most of those places, man. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Barry the Boss was alone the whole time. So my friend Steve, the one that's in love with Honey Co, he's talking about going to Brazil. I trying to tell him, listen, man, we know the results. When you go to Brazil, you ain't gonna be with nobody. Let me tell you right now, man. You ain't gonna be with nobody. You're gonna be alone. Everyone's like, what's the game like in Brazil? What's your day game like in Brazil? What's the day game like in Brazil? What's the day game like in Colombia? You know, like if you're just walking on the streets, what kind of game do you think you're gonna get in Colombia or in Brazil? So there's a lot of guys on YouTube that they've been to Brazil and they've been to Colombia. I haven't seen the results, man. You know, yeah, like didn't get nothing. Like so, it makes me think: why would I waste money to go to Ukraine, Brazil, Colombia? Colombia is a maybe for me. Colombia is not a hard no, but Brazil is a hard no, and Ukraine obviously is a hard no right now. Even if it wasn't no war, I don't think I would go to Ukraine anyway. So yeah, I think Ukraine is also a hard no for me as well. So yeah. But thank you guys for tuning in to my stream. It's very welcome. And yeah, we can talk about travel. It's Sunday night, guys. I know you guys have plans. For me on Sunday night, I usually watch that HBO show. I don't know how many of you guys are watching HBO, but they have that show, The Last of Us. I've been watching. It's an okay show. Yeah. Yeah, guy. So it's hardball in the big leagues, man. You know. So just go to Pattaya and hang out with Charlie. I don't mind hanging out in Pattaya. Pattaya, Thailand is. Oh, you know what the funny thing is? So listen to this, guys. We have a story. I was at the mall today. And yeah, watch your drinks. You could end up dead. Not worth the effort unless you primarily are interested in the sights. Yeah. Okay. The Latin world, you got to watch out if you're fit. Yeah, you got to watch out for your drinks in like Rio and Colombia. Yeah, you could end up dead. Not worth the effort. Yeah, I agree with you. I agree with you, man. Yeah, the Latin America is tricky. You got to be very careful with your drinks. You got to be very careful with your money. You have to be very careful with your person because in Colombia, there's kidnappings, there's killings of tourists in Colombia. So you got to be very careful in Colombia. Obviously, got to become careful in Brazil. So yeah. So yeah, man, Brazil is a hard no for me because listen, we saw the results when Barry went to Brazil. We saw the results. I mean, I don't doubt that Brazil is a beautiful country. Okay, Brazil is a beautiful country. We don't doubt it. It looks very nice, very beautiful beaches. But there is the point that has to be made that the game in Brazil is a different game than in Southeast Asia. It's a harder game, it's a trickier game, and a potentially more dangerous game in Brazil compared to Southeast Asia, which is relatively safe, maybe even safer than your home country. So Brazil and Colombia is a hard no for me, So that's just my opinion. Now, you guys that go to Colombia or Brazil might feel differently, but I feel that Manila, Bangkok, Singapore, Ho Chi Minh City, Phnom Penh, Kuala Lumpur, like those are all much better places to go than like Latin America. But again, it's my opinion. Yeah. Yeah, I could go. Like, yeah, I could do. I definitely could go and pick up some grannies. That's 100% true. That's true, man. I'm not traveling anywhere. Not safe. Yeah, that makes no sense to me. That's true. That's true. But you know what? Colombia is like, it's not, I don't know. It's kind of 50-50. I mean, it's definitely not as safe as Asia, but I could see that, it could be tempting to a lot of guys to go to Cartagena or Barranquilla, which is more touristy, man. Or people go to Margarita Island in Venezuela. I don't know how tricky it is because of the sanctions and all to get to Margarita Island in Venezuela, but I hear that's also really good. Someone was telling me, I met this guy from Hong Kong today at the mall, and he was telling me about Margarita Island in Venezuela, and it's close to my parents' country in Trinidad. And he was just going off. He told me he had spent $10,000 for a package hotel vacation, and the $10,000 not only included the hotel room and all of that, but it also included some companionship as well. For $10,000, he got the companionship and he got the hotel. And I believe that was Margarita Island. He said it was like an all-inclusive package that he got. And he said that because he's from Hong Kong, he said most of the guys there were like either like a Caucasian or African American, I guess. Because he was an Asian guy from Hong Kong, he got a lot of attention from the ladies, because they never, it's not that common in Margarita Island, even though Trinidad's nearby and Trinidad has a large Chinese population. He was really rocking it in Margarita Island in Venezuela. $10,000 package, and he had companionship, 2 people companionship, while he had to stay there as well. You know, yeah, yeah. Of course, it's much safer. I don't doubt it, man. If I'm going to Colombia, my head is gonna be on a swivel. Man, my head is gonna be on a swivel in Colombia. You got to be always watching your back, always watching what you're drinking, because you don't know what. Hey, Marlene coming in on the front ender. Marlene is here on the front ender. Yeah, Marlene, we're just talking about Colombia, Brazil, and if it's worth it to travel there and all that. Yeah, I know a high rate of foreigners get killed in Colombia. Yes, that is so true. That is very, very true. But you can also say the same thing in Thailand. In Thailand, the foreigners mysteriously fly out of the window in Thailand, right? They call it, they have a name for it. They call it the Pattaya street flying street flying club or something like that, the Pattaya High Flying Club, because so many people in Pattaya mysteriously fly out of the the window. So it's not like don't make it seem like Colombia is the only place where foreigners get killed. It happens in Thailand too, and there's a big joke about it that when someone flies out the window, you call it, you join the Pattaya high flying crew, man. So yeah. Yeah, but everywhere you go, you have to be aware and alert about your surroundings. You know, don't don't take anything for granted. Always be very cautious. So yeah, you got to be cautious around yourself. That's right, Marlene. It doesn't matter where, but people do feel safer in Singapore, like in Asia, especially Singapore. You're gonna feel safe. Singapore, oh man, I feel safer in Singapore than I feel in Toronto. I feel so safe in Singapore, man. That place is safe. I don't know. There's no place in the world that is as safe as Singapore. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Mhm. Yeah, Costa Rica is safer and the women are beautiful. Those are heartbroken Farangs offing themselves. Oh, okay. So the Pattaya Flying Club is heartbroken Falang with no money. He have no money. He have no money. He go fly from Pattaya. High rise. Yeah, he no money. He no money. Many Falang have no money. Join Pattaya Flying Club. Yeah, we can make some jokes. Am I traveling before the 20th? Probably not, but I hope to have my hotel booked before the 20th. Let's see, man. Oh, you love Costa Rica. All right, yeah, Costa Rica. I have a friend. He's a DJ, and he have a little business in Costa Rica renting the properties, and he also a DJ. So Costa Rica is one place I could definitely go there, man. Mm. So so yeah, we'll definitely make a I can definitely make a plan, and yeah. But you guys, I'm gonna be. I'm telling you guys all of my travel plans. You know, it's like we're travel planning together. Please don't dox me because you guys are gonna know where I'm staying. I'm gonna be staying in Makati Diamond Residences, and you know, maybe you guys might dox me. Who knows? Might dox. You guys might dox me. And I'm gonna be in Pampanga. I'm gonna try to stay at Scorebirds. Not 100% Scorebirds. um, and yeah, so I was debating. So here's what I've been debating, guys. I've been debating instead of staying only a few nights in Manila, I might spend a week in Manila and spend a week and a half in Angela City, come back to Manila, spend another day or two before I fly back to Canada. What do you guys think of that? What do you guys think if I split up my trip like a 50% in Manila, 50% in Pampanga, whereas before I was planning to stay my entire trip in Pampanga? Do you guys think it's better to do a few more days in Manila than go to Pampanga, or do you guys think it's good to split the trip 50-50? Hello, Tho Canada. Wow, Tho Canada's in the house. Thank you, Tho, for coming to the chat. Wow. Tho Canada is in the chat. I miss Tho Canada. She does. Tho Canada is in Canada. I think she's in Vaughan. She's in north of Toronto, and she's also a YouTuber. And she does like driving vlogs. I see her do a few driving vlogs, maybe driving live stream. I went into her chat before. She was driving with her husband, and I came into the chat. So Tho Canada, thank you. Big ups to Tho Canada. I haven't been able to do super chat lately. So Tho Canada, if I didn't super chat you, I'm sorry. My super chat has not been, because I told you I've been trying to work out some issues with with my banking. So I haven't been super chatting as often as I have. But if Tho Canada, if I come into your chat next time, I will super chat you. I do apologize if I didn't super chat you on the last one. Life with Marlene, again, if I didn't super chat you on your live, all good. I put your channel on alert. If you're live, I will come in, I will give you a super chat. Anyone that does live streaming, I definitely try to get into your chat and drop you a super chat if you're live streaming. Okay, so just gives a heads up to all you guys that are YouTubers and want live stream super chats. I will provide that for you. Okay. Yeah, no worries, man. You know. But anyways, yeah, Tho Canada, we're just planning my trip to the Philippines. I'm trying to get out to the Philippines in the next couple of weeks. I had a issue with my bank, and I'm still working on it because I'm juggling a lot of stuff. I don't want to say exactly what I'm juggling, but it's a lot of stuff. And I also have to book time off work. Haven't booked the time off work. And I also need to book the flight. Right, got to book time off work, book the flight, and I want to do this like within 2 weeks. This is like the most quickest vacation planning of all time. So we'll see how it goes, guys. You know, we'll see how it goes, but I'm hopeful that I'm out of the country very shortly. You know. Oh, Mac, you have an issue with your wife? Yeah. So guys, Tho Canada, Travel, Learn, Repeat, and Life with Marlene. Don't hesitate to connect amongst yourselves. A Life with Marlene, I would recommend Tho Canada. Tho Canada, she's a blogger, but also Life with Marlene. You guys are kind of like, you strike me as very similar. Life with Marlene and Tho Canada, you guys strike me as very similar. Even though Tho Canada mainly does her chat in Vietnamese, you guys are kind of like on the same path of your YouTube journey, and you guys seem very similar to me. But anyways, that's just my take. But yeah, you guys would like be good of friends if you guys were both in Canada, or if Tho was in Florida, you guys would be like good friends. Yeah. Cake Master, do you realize that I have a problem right now? I'm Cake Master. The reason I'm talking about the trip for a long time is because I ran into different issues I'm running into. First of all, it was a busy time at my work, okay? And now I ran into another issue on top of work. So I'm dealing with two issues that's slowing me down from traveling. Remember, before, when I was in Thailand before with Cheap Charlie and all of that, I didn't have a job. I didn't have a job, man. You know, I could just fly whenever I wanted to fly out, man. So I just like, yeah, I want to fly. I just book my ticket and I go. There was nothing to, there was nothing for me to think. I was just doing sales jobs, man. I didn't have to, deal with work and stuff like that. So, I'm in a different situation. I have a job. Okay, I have some responsibility, obviously. Also, I have an issue outside of my job that's also taking up a lot of my time, and I have to resolve this before I travel because it's going to impact me when I'm traveling. So I need to get these two issues resolved before I fly out. Obviously, I could book my ticket and fly out, but I don't want to fly out when things at home are not fully resolved. Okay. Oh, Cake Master, start giving me a hard time. When I'm in Philippines, you're gonna give me a hard time about something else, Cake Master. When I get to Philippines, you're gonna give me a hard time about something else. Okay? Look at me. Last year, I wanted to go to Dubai in January. Remember, you guys remember me from last year, guys? Remember, I wanted to go to Dubai? And what happened to me last year when I was trying to go to Dubai in January last year? You guys remember what happened? I booked the ticket, and not only did I book the ticket for myself, I also booked the ticket for April Islander Girl to go to Dubai. Do you guys remember that? Remember, I booked the flight for both of us to go to Dubai, and then what happened is, and I booked her to get to Manila, and then when she was in Manila, we got into a fight, and also she got the C-19, and she couldn't get on the flight to Dubai. I had to cancel my flight to Dubai. Do you guys remember that? And then I made a bunch of vlogs on it. We did the live streams. We talked about it. So these things happen. Everything does not always go according to plan. So, but anyways, what happened is a month later, Philippines opened up, and I was able to go to Philippines. Just be patient, Cake Master. Like, what's wrong with you? What's your point of trying to pressure me when I told you I have things that I have to resolve first before I can fly off to Philippines, man? Just let me handle it first, and I'll be there. Same thing happened to me last year. I was supposed to go to Dubai. I had booked, what is that? I booked like the Copthorne Hotel in Dubai, and I booked a flight for April Islander Girl to go to Dubai to meet me in Dubai, and things didn't work out. She got sick and she couldn't travel, and so we had to call it a day. You know, so that's life, man. Stop bugging me about it, man. Yeah. Yeah, I should give Cake Master a timeout for foolishness. Is Cake Master a mod? Maybe I should demod him. Is he a mod? Maybe I should demod him. Yeah, Cake Master, timeout for foolishness, man. Exactly. I might have to demod Cake Master. I will take away his spanner. I will take away Cake Master's spanner. I will take away Cake Master's spanner and, take a timeout for foolishness. But anyways, guys, thank you for coming to my live stream today. So yeah, we are still planning the Manila trip, Manila and Pampanga trip. And my next goal outside of that, hey, Rich Bong, long time no see, man. Long time, Rich Bong, Phil Pines. Yeah, thumbs up. Thank you. Yes, give me a thumbs up on the live stream. Internet Monster, yeah, I don't know how long April had the clap. I don't know how long she was sick with the clap. Rich Bang, you're going to be doing hopefully soon another video with Toronto Brad lands in Manila. I know you did that video before when I landed in Manila. That was funny when I landed there. And then I know, thanks to Rich Bang, I got a bunch of subscribers when I landed. Rich Bang, when I landed in Philippines, I think I got about 100 or 200 new subscribers the second I landed in Philippines. So I think I was at 289 or something on subscribers. But when I got to Philippines, I think I left Philippines at 350 or 400 by the time I left Philippines. So I think I almost got about 200 subscribers when I landed in Manila. So yeah. Yeah, of course. You can't wait. But you know what? Guys, when I get to Manila, so Thailand here on the when I get to Manila, my vlogging is gonna be I'm gonna be doing a lot of vlogs, but I'm gonna be vlogging from my hotel because if I'm staying at Makati Diamond Residences, I think I'm gonna be vlogging from my hotel, especially if I get a suite, you know. I think I'm gonna vlog from my hotel a lot, or I'll be live streaming from my hotel. Maybe I will live stream from the lobby of the hotel at the restaurants or the bars, or I will be live streaming across the street in Legazpi at Greenbelt. So there's many cafes in Greenbelt, and I can live stream there as well. I did it before. That's where Ricky Drama caught me. I was going to be setting up my live stream, and then Ricky Drama came up behind me. He's like, "Hey, Toronto Brad," and then Nita was with me at that time, and he came in and he just, man, what you drinking, Brad? Oh no, what am I drinking? It's I don't know what it is. It's like a fruit punch. It's something I buy at the grocery store. It's like $2. It's a big jug of fruit punch for like $2. $2.50. I bought this fruit punch. So yeah. So yeah, man. So yeah, Makati Diamond Residences. I will live stream from my hotel. Maybe I'll live stream from the pool one day, or maybe I'll vlog from the pool or from the gym. They got a big buffet breakfast place. I think it's gonna be really good. So I'm excited, man, guys. It's gonna be exciting to see how it goes down in Manila. So yeah. But tonight I just said, hey, you know what? I didn't do any live streams this weekend, guys, and I was like, hey, these guys, they haven't seen Toronto Brad all weekend. I didn't stream all weekend long. Usually I stream on the Friday, Saturday, Sunday. This weekend I just been so busy. I've been busy with other stuff. I haven't been able to do thing. Yeah, of course, Marlene. That's my plan. So every day, Marlene. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take like a little SD card, not one of these USB keys. I'm gonna take a little SD card and I'm gonna be vlogging every day. So I'm gonna probably do about 10 vlogs a day. And then that should give me about by the time I come back home to Canada. Actually, no, I don't have to do 10 vlogs a day. Yeah, 10 vlogs a day is not enough. Yeah, 10 vlogs for 30 days is enough. Yeah. I should have a roughly 300 vlogs. That should keep me, and then I can upload them. But I've got to make some high quality vlogs. My vlogging has not been good because I've not been traveling anywhere. So my vlogs that I'm doing now are just really low quality. But when I get to Philippines, I should be able to improve the quality of my vlogs by a lot. So I'm looking forward to that as well. You know. No, 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 no wine tonight. I have a little bit of the rum, just a little bit of the rum still in my thing. And that's about it. No wine tonight, just some fruit punch and some things like that. But just chilling out tonight, guys. Thank you guys still for coming to my chat. So yeah. But guys, yeah, so it's Sunday night. So usually on Sunday night I watch that HBO show called Last of Us. I was gonna watch it tonight, but I was like, oh, before I said I was gonna watch it, I said, you know what? I haven't live streamed all weekend, so I said, you know what? I better do one live stream before I hit the sack and go to sleep, watch my TV show, because then when I start working tomorrow morning, I can't really live stream until the weekend, and I'm gonna be busy next weekend for sure. So there's no point. I think I would rather get everything taken care of right now so that we can talk and discuss our trip planning and all this and that. And then, we'll see how it goes, eh? Yeah, I'm happy with you getting to go soon. Yeah, of course. Thank you guys for supporting me, man. You guys have giving me all time support, man. Thank you very much for your support in my channel. Yeah, it's Big Brad Sunday. If you guys want, I will do a half. I will do a half. Wait 1 second. Do I have a half a glass here? I'll do a half a shot. I'll do a half a shot. I'm not gonna get totally. Yeah, they call me Tomato. They call me Tomato. Her, Arissa, and Quan call me Tomato. They call me Tomato. Hey, Tomato. They call me Tomato. But tonight, I'm gonna drink some of this. Let's give this thing a shot. You know what I mean? Let's give it a shot, man. Let's do one shot for Marlene because she's drinking tonight. Let's go in with Marlene. Let's go in a little hardcore with Marlene. Only have a little bit left, and then once it's done, that's it. I'm not gonna have anything really, but just go in with Marlene tonight, man. Tomato. Anyways, Marlene, big ups. Happy Sunday. Hope you enjoy your Sunday evening in Florida, sunny and warm Florida, while we are freezing our butts off here in Canada. Thank you guys. It's good. It's good. It's very good. That was for you, Marlene. Thank you, Marlene, for coming in. Though Canada as well. Rich Bang. I have a lot of famous YouTubers in my chat. Rich Bang. I have a, so thank you guys for coming into my chat. And yeah, I will keep you guys updated about my travel plans. And yeah, but you know what? The thing with the drinking is I'm not gonna ever let what happened to me before happen again with the Appleton Estate. The Appleton Estate, it defeated me, man. I got defeated by Appleton Estate. The Appleton Estates. It destroyed me. Marlene, I don't think you know what happened to me. I did a vlog or I did a live stream about 2 months ago or something like that, where I had some Appleton Estate. It's a Jamaican rum. It's a very powerful Jamaican rum. I was using this as my shot glass. Okay, I used this as my shot glass. And basically, you can understand the result of what happened. I drank, I filled this thing up like basically halfway, and I was drinking that as my shot, and then basically I got very sick. I had some projectile vomit, and everybody was watching on my stream. It was just kind of insane. And basically, yeah, it was a disaster. I ended up on my face in a in a big pool of puke. Yeah, it was not a fun sight. So never again. So now I drink in moderation, only a little bit that I drink. I don't go in so hard with the liquor, taking it easy, man. So yeah. But thank you guys. Yeah, so it's Sunday night today. Sunday night, yeah, Appleton Estate, yeah, Jamaican rum. Yeah, it's a good one. It's a good one, but I was drinking way too much. I was drinking way too much of the Appleton Estate, man. It's just making okay. Yes. So yeah, but anyways, guys, yeah, I was with my friend today. We went to the mall, and here's the good thing about Toronto. I don't know how many of you guys know about Toronto, but I live in the suburbs of Toronto. I don't want to dox. I'm not quote unquote. I'm not going to dox myself or anything like that. But I live in the suburbs of Toronto. I don't live downtown Toronto. Okay, I live in a place called North York. So basically, on a Sunday, I don't usually go to the downtown of Toronto. I just stay in North York. So North York has like the central area. They call it North York Center, and it's all on the subway line and everything. So basically, on the Sunday, maybe I'm hanging out at North York Center or Shepherd Center. I will hang out there with my friend. We're hanging out, And we were there at North York Center, which is like around Yonge Street. And we were in the Shepherd Center, and I was just eating some chicken strips and some barbecue sauce. And he said to me that, hey, there's some good day game at the Fairview Mall. So what ended up happening is he I was still eating my wings. He took off to Fairview Mall. So what we did is there's another subway that goes along in North York, and it takes you right to Fairview Mall, and it's just rammed. So this is late on a Sunday afternoon. It's like 5 o'clock, 5 o'clock on a Sunday afternoon. Went over to the Fairview Mall, okay, and then what happened? I went to the Fairview Mall, and when I was sitting there having my coffee, there was this guy, and he was from Hong Kong, and he was sitting next to me, and he started telling me about traveling, and he talked to me about looking into getting the retirement visa in Thailand. So he told me, yeah, you can get the retirement visa in Thailand. It might be a good option for you. And he told me that you need about $2,800 a month to get the retirement visa in Thailand. So he was telling me about the cost. I told him, yeah, but you can also get the retirement visa. I told him you don't have to have the income. You can also just have the 850,000 Thai baht in a Thai bank, and you can go that option as well. So I told him that you could do that too. And he was also talking to me, you want to retire in Singapore. And he started talking to me about yeah, you can retire in Singapore. You can get a Singapore passport, but it's so expensive in Singapore to get that second passport. And is it that much a better passport than the Canadian passport? So yeah. Yeah, it's okay. I'm being very gentle. North York have like 700,000 people, so just by them telling them I'm North York, they're not gonna find me or anything like that. But anyway, so I was telling him that yeah, he's telling me about it's like Singapore expensive, and the real estate is expensive, So he was like, he was giving me a little bit of a lesson there on Hong Kong and the real estate in Hong Kong. So he was a really, yeah. But yeah, he was not only also telling me about real estate in Hong Kong and getting the Thai visa. He also told me that he travels all around the Latin America. So he was telling me, oh, I go to Colombia, I go to Margarita Island, and I'm like, what? I never even heard of Margarita Island, but apparently Margarita Island is a big place with the expats in the Caribbean and the Latin America. It's called Margarita Island, and they have like big tour packages. I didn't even know Margarita Island exists. Apparently, I think it's in Venezuela. Yeah. Yeah, so I don't know if you guys have heard of Margarita Island or anything like that, but he was going on and on about Margarita Island. He also told me he went to Punta Cana. He went to a resort in Punta Cana that it was all inclusive, and again he told me he's spending like $10,000 on his resort time in Latin America. So, but anyways, yeah. But anyways, yeah, it's all good. But I want to thank you guys. Thank you still for coming into my vlog today, guys. It's my last vlog of the weekend. It's my only vlog of the weekend. Yeah. Thanks for coming in and enjoying the chat with me, guys. We discuss travel in Latin America and Southeast Asia. And I'm glad you guys are enjoying the chat today. Got so many good people here. Rich Bang, Homer Simpleton, Something Wong, Mac, Marlene, Though Canada, got a lot of good people in the chat. CM1 was here. So thank you guys for coming into the chat today. And yeah, just discussing like travel plans. I don't know what else is going on today. I don't know what you guys are doing. What did you guys go into the Barry the Boss chat today? You guys want to give me the lowdown on what Barry the Boss is planning for his travel adventure? You guys didn't really tell me what Barry the Boss is doing. Oh, you never heard of it? Yeah, I never heard of it either. I had to Google it up, and then when I Googled it up, it said it's a paradise for men. It's one of those paradise for men where everything is quote unquote legal. So, you know, So yeah, they were telling me about it in Margarita Island, but it's all good. But yeah, I'm just checking out. I see your friend Marlene. What's his name? Anthony's. He went live a few minutes ago. Let me just check it out. Anthony Holmes. Let me see this channel. Anthony Holmes. You were telling me about that. Let me check out Anthony Holmes here. Let's see what Anthony Holmes. This is the channel that you were telling me about. Marlene was telling me about this Anthony Holmes channel. Let me just take it out and say hello. And I'll just say friends here from Marlene from Life. I'm just messaging in the chat for him so these guys know. Anthony and Lisa Holmes. No, I'm not leaving. No, I'm just checking out your friend here, Anthony Holmes. You gave me a channel here, Anthony Holmes. Um, yeah, Larry Holmes, who Larry the boss. No, Anthony Holmes is a YouTuber that Marlene told me about to follow him, and so I've been just I just got the alert, so I just went in to check because I've been checking him out. I just said, hey, I'm a friend of Marlene. I follow him because of Marlene, so I follow him, and yeah, man, it's all good, man. He's got a lot of computers, man. He got a big computer setup there. I see one, two, like two computers and a lot of like TVs, some like a tablet, some tablets and stuff going on here. You know, so I can't hear anything though. But he's got a nice little setup there. Still, it's all right, man. Oh, he's doing watch hour support. Oh, I get it. I see. So that's how he does it. I see with watch hours. Okay. I get it. Okay. That's how you get the watch hours. Wow. Now I know how it's done. He's got everything going on in that. I get it. That's a nice guy, man. That's cool. That's cool. So, anyways, guys, I'm going to be uploading a video shortly. I'm going to upload a video today on my hotel plans in Manila. So, like, I'm going to be at Makati Diamond Residences. Also, want to do one on Scorebirds. Also, like, what I'm planning to do when I'm in Manila. So, you guys are going to be seeing that up there too. So, yeah. Mac, speaking the Dutch, you know? Mac, speaking the Dutch. I don't know what you're saying, Mac, but I know you're speaking Dutch. Keith Jenkins, salute. Keith Jenkins is in the house. Keith Jenkins, Marlene, you guys are both in the house at the same time. You guys are probably already connected. I think Marlene and Keith Jenkins are already connected on YouTube. But still, man, I am glad that I have you two guys in my chat. Thank you guys for coming in. I'm trying to plan just in case you guys just came into the chat, we're just planning my Manila vacation. Manila and Philippines vacation. I'm going to be in Manila and as well Pampanga. And I want to do that shortly. I want to be in the Philippines when it's winter here, but I don't think I'm going to make it because I'm slightly delayed. You know. Je ne comprehend. You don't understand, Mac? What do you not understand, Mac? What do you do not understand? Mac does not understand. Je ne comprehend. I plan my beer. Je ne comprehend. He can speak Dutch and he speak French. Are you Belgium? Are you Belgium, Mac? Because you can speak French and Dutch. So you must be a Belgium. Winter in Toronto is over by roughly the end of February. the worst of winter is over by February. So this month is usually when winter ends. So once February is over, there's not much winter going on in Toronto, pretty much, man. You know. Oh, you connected with Keith a few weeks ago. Okay, excellent, excellent. Yeah, Keith Jenkins has been a big supporter of mine. So Keith Jenkins, thanks for coming to my chat. Thanks for supporting me. Thanks for supporting a lot of my friends like Castles Bet. You know, I know you support Castles Bet and Nita. Thank you for supporting my friends so much, Keith Jenkins. Keith Jenkins, such a good guy. He had some issues there, I think, but I hopefully overcome those issues. Yeah. But anyways, guys, thank you guys for coming into my live stream. I'm going to be uploading a video shortly. I'm probably not doing a super long live chat today, but I can still thank you guys for coming in. So thank you guys. In case came in. Thank you guys for coming into my chat. Thank you so much, man. Big up Flip for Profits, man. There was no snow after April. Yeah, Montreal is a bit colder than Toronto. Toronto is kind of a funny city in that it can snow, but it doesn't seem to hit the downtown part of Toronto. So just like New York, you know, downtown never really gets that much snow. Where I live, we get a little bit of snow, and it accumulates here. But in terms of like snowstorms, usually after March, there's nothing. And usually after February is the end of like the quote unquote the cold months. March, the weather gets very warm very fast. Like March and April, the weather is getting very warm. So technically, I don't consider March and April like winter. It's just getting too warm too fast. Like it's on a very fast upward trajectory. That's why March in Toronto, March is a much warmer month than December, even though technically, if you look at the calendar, March and December, right, should be the same temperature, right? Because they're both bookending January and February, but actually March is a lot warmer than December. So, you know, or it's not, well, yeah, I think March is a lot warmer than December. So that's when you come out of winter, you're out of the woods, and then basically April is you're home free. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, let me yeah, let's yeah, sure. I'll do one more shot for you guys. Thank you guys for coming into my chat. We'll do one more shot for you guys. Thank you. Thank you guys for coming into my chat so much. And yeah, I will give you guys another shot of the alcohol because you guys are supporting me so much. Thank you guys for coming into my chat. Thanks for your support always. Keith Jenkins, Marlene, Flip for Profits, Anita. Nita's in the house. How many ladies do you have lined up for? Ask Nita how many ladies I have. I had a stream behind. So thank you guys, man. I stayed cold until the end of May in Montreal. Yeah, Montreal is cold, man. Montreal is cold, man. But anyways, this shot is for all you guys in the chat. Nita, Marlene, Mac, Homer Simpleton, all you guys that came into my stream. Keith Jenkins, thank you guys all for coming into my stream. This is for you guys. Thank you very much. I'm going to knock this one back for you guys. Very good. Yeah. And yeah, so I'm going to be uploading a video shortly with my plans for Manila. So you guys can tune into that. Once I finish the stream, I'll upload it. And yeah, we'll see how it goes. Like I said, we'll see how it goes. Bruce, yeah, Keith Jenkins, salute Keith Jenkins. Yo, did you guys see this thing in the news with this thing from China? Apparently, there was this weather balloon, and it was flying over like the Arctic, and it came down because of the jet stream, the weather balloon, it got drifted down over the U.S. And then China's like, hey, why you guys shoot down our weather balloon? Because I think it was supposed to be doing like I think it was doing research for like Arctic climate thing. It was doing an Arctic climate research thing, but because it got caught in the jet stream brought it right over the um, the United States, and it apparently when the jet stream brought it down, it brought it right over the American missile silos. So the United States, in the state of Montana and Idaho, they have silos in the ground where they put the big rocket. They call them ICBMs. It's like an intercontinental ballistic missile. The U.S. uses those missiles for defense, and the balloon just happened to pass right over it because the jet stream brought it down right from the Arctic. It was doing the Arctic weather surveillance or whatever, Arctic climate surveillance or whatever the Chinese said they were doing, brought it right over the missile silos, which is very sensitive for the US because basically those silos are meant for China. Obviously, China has missile silos too. They have their silos in the Gobi Desert. The Chinese have their missile silos. So, my God, very funny, man. So that was so funny that the Americans shot it down. They said we don't want you sending the information back, but the thing is, the balloon may have already been sending the information back because it has satellites that it could relay the information to. Yeah. Yeah. Flip for profits. Do you believe China was really monitoring the weather? I don't know. That's what they're saying, man. They were monitoring the weather. Oh man. So that was a funny bit of that was fun for the weekend. But yeah, we will see how it goes tomorrow, man. A weather balloon. It was a spy balloon. Is the Canadian News that incompetent message? Tita Chang is in the house. Good morning, Tita. Oh my God, Tita Chang. Long time no see. How come you're not going live, Tita Chang? I need to give you a super chat, Tita Chang. How come I don't see you going live, Tita Chang? How come I don't see Tita Chang going live? I want to give Tita Chang a super chat, but I can't give her a super chat because she not going live when I can see her. So Tita Chang came into my channel last week. I think she came into my channel last week and she dropped I think a $5 or $10 Hong Kong super chat on me. And so I was like, wow, so actually no, it was 25 Hong Kong dollars. She dropped a super chat on me. I was so shocked. So yeah, I went into her chat. I doubled her allowance to $2. So I think that if I see Tita again, I'm just gonna drop like $5 or $10 on her channel because I don't. Yeah, I can imagine you've been busy, Tita Chang. But next time you're live, I will go into your chat. I will drop a big super chat for you when I catch you live again because I was so I did not expect to get a super chat from you, Tita Chang. So Tita Chang, like with Marlene, guys, hook up. Tita Chang and Marlene. Tita Chang is a big supporter of mine, Marlene. She is the one that helped my channel to monetize. So Tita Chang help you with watch hours or getting new connections. Tita Chang, very good, with that, as well as Lori Vlogs, also good. So yeah, Marlene, connect up with Tita Chang, Nita Vlog. All you guys need to connect. Keith Jenkins, you guys all connect up because you guys are all small YouTubers trying to grow your channel. So I would recommend that you guys all connect up, and grow your channels together, man. Yo, Boy Lammy, main channel boy bloggers in the house, man. I'm getting a lot of people in my chat. We got 29 people in the house. Thank you guys for coming into my channel. Don't forget, guys, give me the thumbs up, guys. If you haven't given me the thumbs up already, please give me a thumbs up on my vlog. Give me a thumbs up on my live stream, guys. I don't stream often, but when I do, I want your support. So please give me some good support, guys. And thank you for coming into my live stream. Yeah, Brad, #1 Chinese. Oh, you know, Flip for Profits. I have a funny story to tell you today. I was watching, not a funny story, but I was watching YouTube, and I saw the Chinese. They opened a new train station in Shenzhen. They call it Gangxi North, Gangchai North subway station, and it's probably the world's most amazing subway station they opened in Shenzhen. It's like it was making the news on YouTube, and this is like a 5-level subway. It connects like 5 of the 14 lines of the 14 subway lines in Shenzhen. The subway looks like a museum. It's like a piece of art. I think it does better than any of the Russian subways. You know, I know the Russian subways are really exquisite, but this subway is like top notch, very beautiful. And when you come out of the subway, it's a big plaza, and then it's surrounded by all of the skyscrapers, man. So, yeah, you know. So, yeah, man, China's really, you know, if it wasn't for China's demographics, if it wasn't for China's demographics, they would really probably put an end to the U.S. supremacy or hegemony around the planet. But still, even with their bad demographics, I think China is still gonna take over that part of the Asia. Is gonna be for China. Like they're gonna be the top dogs in that area. They will push the U.S. out because they have a, even though the U.S. have a lot of allies, China just ridiculous, man. So, but anyways, that's just my opinion. Ben Newton is in the house. Tita Cheng in the house. You know, got food for thought, guys. Tita Cheng is like the one that always support me, guys. Make sure you guys support Tita Cheng. If you go into her chat, make sure you drop a super chat on her, please, man. So, yeah, definitely, yeah. You know, definitely connect up with Tita Cheng. She's a big supporter of all the small YouTubers. Same thing for Life with Marlene. Thank you guys for coming into my chat, man. Anyways, I had a wild day today. I was with Steve. You guys know Steve. He's the guy that he has a crush on Honeyco. So I was with Steve today, and we were just hanging out at the mall, and we had a good time. So, you know. But I want to thank all you guys for coming into my chat today. And yeah, man, Life with Marlene, yo, Tita Cheng, yeah, Life with Marlene has some good vlogs on her channel, and she's a really good supporter for the Filipinos. So she's got I think she's also with Keith Jenkins, and Keith Jenkins was also in the chat, Tita Cheng. So yeah, Life with Marlene gotta go sleep. Okay, Life with Marlene, don't forget, watch HBO. I don't know if you have HBO Life with Marlene. Watch The Last of Us. That show is so good. I'm watching it right now. It's called The Last of Us. So after I finish my my chat here, I'm gonna go watch that HBO show, The Last of Us. It's a very good show, guys. Go watch it. I think it's episode 4 tonight. I'm gonna watch it. Yeah, I was at the mall with Steve, and he was chasing all of the Chinese, the Chinese ladies at the mall. Steve is like that. That's how he is, man. He's chasing them all over the mall. He's like a 55-year-old guy chasing all the ladies at the mall. Yeah, and he does. Sometimes he does okay. I can't say he does okay sometimes. You know, he meets some new friends. You know, that's Steve for you. What's he doing in Canada for? Yeah, Steve, I don't know. He says he's going to be in Colombia soon. Norm Chills, without the US to protect, they won't last long. Well, Mick Fisher, I think you're wrong, Mick Fisher. the reason that China is trying to avoid the shipping lanes is they're doing the Belt and Road Initiative so they can get their resources overland, and they're doing their oil supply through Russia. So they're going to get their oil overland. They're not going to have to rely on the sea, and they're going to get their food from Russia and from the Belt and Road Initiative. That's the whole point of this, right? The whole point of the Belt and Road Initiative is to bypass the shipping lanes, but still, you know, even though the Chinese Navy is getting big, they do have the choke points at the Straits of Malacca where the Indian Navy can cut off Chinese trade, and the US as well. So even if the Chinese Navy is very powerful, I don't think they're powerful enough to stop India from blocking off the Straits of Malacca, but they're still going to have eventually primacy on the South China Sea, without a doubt. They're right off the coast. They have their missiles. They're going to establish this. And if they get Taiwan, it's over, right? If they get Taiwan, they can break out to the US, right? So this whole thing with China and the US, it's gonna be nasty. But anyways, let's see what happens. Yeah, yeah. The Russians are in Pattaya because they're trying to dodge the draft. The Russians are in Pattaya. They're dodging the draft. They don't want to get. They don't want to get drafted to go to Ukraine. So yeah, June. I don't know. June's okay. I haven't talked to June in a while, but I think June's okay. Yeah, but yeah, it's going to be interesting. China's navy is insane. They really got it big, but the problem for China is geography. Because of the Straits of Malacca, it really cuts them off from the Middle East. And India is not. It's not really the U.S. It's really India that would cut them off at the Straits of Malacca, right? Because the Indians have those islands in the Indian Ocean by the Andaman Sea. I think, what do they call those islands again? The Andaman Islands? I don't know what they call them. Andaman. But anyways, they have the islands right there by the Straits of Malacca. They can cut off the Chinese shipping one time, and India's navy is a nothing navy. Like India's navy is nothing, and yet the because of the geography, the Indians are able to cut off the Chinese shipping. You know, but yeah, the Chinese Navy in the South China Sea, they're like the #1 dog now. They're pretty much #1. They already have the world's largest navy. It's just a matter of, will they have total primacy in the Western Pacific over the U.S.? It's probably just a matter of time, I guess. We'll see. Because if they, like I said, if they get Taiwan, then it's over. Now, the next step is Hawaii, really, to be honest with you. So the U.S. made it. I saw on Friday the U.S. made a deal with the Philippines to set up the bases back in Subic Bay and Angeles. Not to the same extent as before. You know, the Filipinos were like, they didn't actually like the U.S. behavior of the U.S. servicemen in the Philippines. And also they estimate there was something like 500,000 Filipino American kids that got left fatherless when the U.S. bases closed up, that all of these Filipino ladies had these American kids and the fathers went back to the United States. And I'm assuming a lot of that was the black guys in the Philippines. I think a majority of those kids are probably like black American kids that got left in the Philippines because their dads went back to the U.S., Mm-hmm. Yeah. So, yeah. So, uh, Mike Fisher. No, you're wrong, Mike Fisher. The Mick Fisher. The reason I'm saying you're wrong, Mick, is because, first of all, for them to control the South China Sea, they don't need. First of all, they don't need a blue water navy. Okay, but you're wrong about it not being blue water navies, because the ships that China is building now are all capital ships. Like they're building destroyer class and above. So that's what I'm saying is, and they're pumping them out. Like their shipbuilding is insane. Like it's just insane. So yes, before it was smaller boats like corvettes, but now they're building mainly frigates and destroyers or super destroyers like the Type 55. Technically, it's not even a destroyer; it's more like a cruiser, but I'll call it a super destroyer. And they're building those, so that's where they're just insane, man. You know. Yeah, no. I didn't leave any. I didn't leave any kids behind in the Philippines, man. I did not. I definitely did not. Definitely did not leave any kids in the Philippines. Yeah, definitely not. But anyways, guys, support all my fans here, like Marlene, Life with Marlene, Tita Chang, Uranus Vlog is in the house, Nita Vlog. Guys, give these guys some support. They always support my channel. We can talk about geopolitics. We can talk about day game in Manila, day game in Bangkok, day game in Pattaya, whatever you guys want to talk about. You know, we talk about it here, and we have a good background knowledge in geopolitics and travel, Southeast Asia and Latin America. So we talk about it all, man. You know, so thank you guys for tuning in. I hope we get some deep level concept. By the way, I was watching another show I want to tell you guys about. You know, I was watching another show on HBO. It's called Chernobyl. I watched that on the Saturday. So another good show on HBO. HBO got a lot of good shows, man. I think it's an old show. I watched it. It's a very good show. It's called Chernobyl on HBO. Another show I highly recommend it, guys. You know, so check it out. It was like really deep. I didn't think I would like it. The only thing I thought funny is they all had like it's supposed to be in Russia, right? But everyone had like a British accent. But other than that, it was a good show. I liked it. I think they said they didn't want to use Russian accents because I think it would seem like a caricature if they all used like a Russian accent, but or a Ukrainian accent. But it's a good show, guys. Chernobyl, go and check it out. It's a good show, guys. You know, I'll have some of the girls. But thank you guys for coming into my chat and hanging out with me, man. It sucks. Yeah, HBO sucks, but that channel. Yeah, it was a good series, man. Yeah, it was good, man. Yeah, it was good. I really enjoyed it, man. HBO. But anyways, guys, I think I'm over 1 hour now, guys. Let me know what you guys want. Do you guys want to continue on with the chat, or did you guys want to do something else? Or you guys let me know. I do what you guys want. You know, you guys are my peoples. You know, I do what you guys want. I'm here for you guys. Oh, yeah, of course Trouthead is welcome, Tubby Jacobstein. Of course he's welcome here. Why? What happened? I thought Trouthead 99. I thought that's one of Barry's number one supporters. His one of his pillars of the community is Trouthead 99. Man, he's one of the pillars of the community for Barry the Boss. I don't think Barry the Boss would appreciate if he came here, but I don't mind. Yeah, Trouthead came here. Trouthead dropped some super chats when I had one of Ben Newton's girlfriends was on my chat, and Trouthead came on and he dropped some super chats in my channel. So yeah, for sure. So if you want to come in here, I don't discriminate, man. I have people in here like Cake Master, and all he does is troll me all the time, and I still let Cake Master come in the chat. Who is a pillar for Toronto Brad? The pillars for my community would be Exit to Thailand. Okay, Exit to Thailand. Maximus is one of my pillars. Something Wong, okay, is one of my pillars. Tita Cheng is one of my pillars. Nita Vlog is one of my pillars. Life with Marlene is one of my pillars. You know, so those are my pillars. Those guys come to mind right away. JHK is another one of my pillars. Maybe Honey Co. Manelk is another one of my supporters. Manelk 8, one of my supporters. Boohoo is one of my supporters. Who else? Boohoo. KC. KC is another one of my supporters. You've been a very good supporter, long time supporter. You know, so I've got a lot of supporters. MCC channel, one of my supporters, long time. Lori Vlogs is one of my big supporters. You know, Lori Vlog, she's a big supporter of mine. You know, I can think of a lot of people, but those are my really big supporters are, oh, Tuna Kahuna. How could I forget the biggest supporter, man? Tuna Kahuna drop on my channel at least $300 or $400. So basically half of the money I earned in super chats, it came from Tuna Kahuna. I think at least $400 Tuna Kahuna has dropped on my channel. He is the biggest supporter of my channel. Tuna Kahuna basically he's the one that paid already for my flight to the Philippines. He's so like you see, the issue for me is not money because the money I already have, right? Because you guys already dropped so many super chats on me. I have the money for the flight. It's just I got to work out time off work and plus some other financial issues that I need to sort out first before I can book my flight and get on that plane to Manila. But I'm looking forward to getting to Manila as soon as I can, guys. I will be there shortly, and we'll have a good time, and you guys will be enjoying my streams from the fancy hotels in Manila. I'm looking forward to it. I hope you guys are too. Yeah, Tita Chang is one of my biggest supporters, man. She is one of my pillars of my community. Tita Chang. She is one of the pillars of my community. So, yeah. Thank you, Tita Chang, man. Do you think Barry will be in Manila before me? I don't know. I'm planning to be in Manila in a couple of weeks. I don't know how fast is Barry planning to be in Manila. How fast do you think Barry can be in Manila? I'm trying to be there in about 2 weeks. So we'll see. The thing about Barry is Barry doesn't have a job. So Barry can go to Manila anytime, man. So Barry can go to Manila anytime, whereas I have a job. Plus, I had this unexpected issue pop up with my other finances. So that's why I'm being held up a little bit. But I hopefully in another couple of weeks, you guys will have the final word. You guys will be able to try to stream snipe me. You guys will try to meet me when I'm in Manila. So, So yeah, man, I'm gonna be there shortly. I had Life with Marlene in the chat, Keith Jenkins, Tita Chang. I had Something Wrong in the chat, Rich Bang. So many of you guys that have been supporting me a long time. Homer Simpleton, JHK, Mac is in the house, Flip for Profits. Mick Fisher is getting into the geopolitics with me about China and the US, which are probably gonna be going into a war, Dave Knopfler. Who's Dave Knopfler? What happened to he didn't make? Well, I hope he's okay. I don't know what happened to Mr. Knopfler, but that seems like a very sad story, Natty Tread. What happened there with this guy, Dave Knopfler? Is he somebody that we know? I don't know this guy. Brad could paddle to the Philippines and probably get there before. Yeah, I just wish I didn't have these other issues, I wish I didn't have these other issues where I couldn't get to Philippines, man. So, but anyways, that's life, man. Let me just take a look at it. I'm trying to find this guy, Dave Knopfler. Dave Knopfler. I've never heard of this guy before. Dave Knopfler. I'm Googling it up now. Oh, Dave Knopfler. He died. Oh, 3 months ago. Oh, poor guy. Dave Knopfler dies again. Oh, nice. Subscribe. Dave Knopfler. 123 subscribers. Okay. Dave Knopfler. Looks like he's in the Philippines. Dave Knopfler. Anyways, guys, I think it's time for me to go watch my TV show, The Last of Us, and I will report back on how good the episode was. Last week's episode, a lot of people didn't like it. They didn't like the tangent that it went on the last episode of The Last of Us, but I will check it out. I will report back here. Plus, I'm going to be uploading another video, and I will actually, what else am I going to do? I'm going to do some other stuff. Though Canada's live, I'm just gonna give Though some props here. The Last of Us. Ed Sweeney is mongering again. Rompy, okay. Pataya, okay. Edward Sweeney is back in. Yeah. So, but anyways, guys, I think it's time. I'm gonna do some other stuff, guys. I want to say thank you to Tita Chang. Thank you to Life with Marlene. Thank you to Keith Jenkins. Rich Bang, thank you again for coming into my stream. Nita Vlog, thank you very much. Flip for Profits. Mick Fisher, the geopolitical expert. Thank you very much for coming into my chat to discuss China and U.S. Relations and wargaming, Pacific War between China and the United States. Thank you as well to Homer Simpleton for coming into the chat. Thank you to Cake Master for trolling me like you troll me every time I do my chats. You know, he always trolls me in my chat. Thank you for Still Have It for opening up the vlog and the live stream with me. So thank you all for coming into my chat. Thank you all. Life with Marlene, of course. Thank you as well for coming into my chat and sharing my chat as well. I'm gonna go and watch HBO, guys. I will upload a video shortly, and we will do another live stream. I'll try to do one tomorrow, guys. But thank you guys for coming into my chat. I will chat with you guys soon enough. Thank you guys. Have a good evening. See you guys again. Take care. Peace out, guys.